Right, today in our agriculture, grade 4, we are looking at water. And we are going to look at water conservation. Water conservation. Yes, we've been talking about soil, we've been talking about organic matter, we have been talking about soil erosion, soil fertility, soil type, the soil itself. We talked about climate and land use. We talked about ways of preventing common agricultural hazards. Then we cannot leave the aspect of water, because when we are dealing with agriculture, we are mainly talking about soil and also water. Water is very, very important. So let us start with conservation. Water conservation. And what is water conservation use? What do we use water for? As we are saying, water is very, very important. So why are we saying water is important? Water is important in agriculture for producing crops and keeping animals such as fish, ducks, also crocodiles. There are many animals that are kept in water. And we are saying successful agriculture can only take place when there is a reliable source of water. A source is a place where something is found. So if we talk about sources of water, we are talking about places where we find water. And they were saying those places should be reliable. What do we mean by reliable? They should be there always when we want to get that water. The places should be reliable. The places, for example, if we want to look at, want to find water in a tap, that tap should be reliable. The water should be there. All right. So maybe we want to look at the importance of water. The importance of water. Why is water important? Or what are the uses of water in agriculture? In agriculture, the farmers, who are the ones who use water, they may use water to clean their farm tools. We learned about farm tools, different farm tools, shovels, wheelbarrows, so many cans. They may not be left dirty. So there is need for farmers to have water after the whole day using these farm tools. Before they put them back where they are to be kept, they should be cleaned. So the use of water is to clean their farm tools, number one. Number two, maybe there is need for them to mold the bricks, right? They have to mold the bricks. Bricks are used in many ways in agriculture. So why water? They have to mold bricks, clean their farm tools, mold bricks. Those are uses of water in agriculture. Again, we know we've got dairy cows where we milk from dairy cows. Also, those equipment, before the farmer has to go to the udder, putting the machines to milk the dairy farms, water should be available for cleaning again those dairy equipment that are going to be used. All right. Also, they cool the machines. Okay, I'm going to show you the pictures. Water is used to cool the machines. What do we mean by cooling the machine? They mold bricks, they cool the machines. We know that there are machines like tractors. Tractors are used almost on a daily basis by farmers. So, like you have seen, if there is a car at your home, you have heard your moms or your dad say, bring me water so that I cool the engine. They open the car and then they pour water to cool the engine, because we know that when the tractors are being driven, they use the kinetic energy, the moving energy, so much that when you touch there where there is the engine, it will be hot. So they need water to cool the engine. Like, let us look at this figure, this. Can you see here? This man is cooling the engine. He has been using the tractor. So the engine should be cooled. How is it cooled? Water should be poured. So look, he's pouring water to cool the engine. All right, I hope we can all see that. Right, this is another use of water, cooling machines, cooling engines. Okay, also we are saying, if it is not rainy season, we have winter season, winter plants, which are wheat, barley, and oats. Those winter plants use irrigation water. So farmers, you should have irrigation schemes whereby they need water, so that the water is used to water the winter plants for irrigation purposes. Okay, we need water. All these are uses of water. Irrigation scheme whereby there are winter plants. Let me show you. We once talked about winter plants whereby the plants are watered using irrigation. So let us look at these plants. Can you see how water is being used? So this is another way of using water. Irrigation purposes, irrigation. All right. Also, water provides a habitat for animals. What do we mean by habitat? It is their home. Water also provides a habitat for animals. A habitat is a home. All right? Which are those animals? They are animals that make water their home. It provides a habitat, which is a home for some animals, such as the one which comes is fish. We all need fish. There are some crocodiles which are very useful. So water also becomes a habitat for fish and crocodiles. Here we are still talking about the uses of water and its importance. Okay? And also the most and important one is for drinking, isn't it? Now we are looking at it as in agriculture. Animals drink water. This one is not for us, but for animals. They drink water. Luyanda, please. Here, Luyanda, don't be distracted. Look here. Okay. So, drinking is also the use of water in agriculture. There are also some animals that are being bathed, like dogs. If you keep dogs, make sure those dogs are bathed for bathing. The use, bathing animals. Okay? Also, we know fodder. We say cattle food, the fodder. Some of these food we have to be mixed. You have to mix them. So you use the water for mixing animal food. Mixing animal food. That is another use. We've got animals like cattle, as I have said. They've got solid food, but it has to be mixed so that it is palatable. It is chewable. Also pigs. Pigs should have their food mixed. So this is another use of water. Right. We once again talked about, when we are talking about hazards, we have to dilute chemicals, okay? We have to dilute chemicals so that we spray. Also, this is another use of water, dilute chemicals. So you can see how much water is important in agriculture. Today, we want to look at the importance of water in agriculture, right? Also, these are going to help you think about uses of water in agriculture. Cattle there, animals are drinking. Look carefully at the pictures and you will tell me what is happening there. Look carefully there. What is happening there? Those are some uses of water in agriculture. All right? if you can see, these men here in the second picture, they are diluting or they are molding bricks. They put all the soil, the cement, they dilute. They use water to mold the bricks. This one is a habitat. Can you see that? Have you seen the fish? Even at home, some of you keep small fishes in glasses which are filled with water. This one is a habitat of animals like a fish. Irrigation, can you see that one? This one, plants, winter plants. These are irrigation pipes. So if I ask you to draw, you will be able to remember. And Tanaka, I'm not going to send you because you have been here, you were listening. So you listen attentively, open your eyes and your ears so that you hear what we are talking about. All right. Today, our main focus was on uses of water in agriculture. Okay. Right. Now, I'm going to ask questions. And when you know the answer, you lift up your hand, you unmute, and then give me the answer. Right. Listen here carefully. Choose one which is not an agricultural use of water. Irrigation, mixing with animal feeds, making soft drinks, cooling machines. Which one is not related to agriculture? Nicholas, unmute.
Mixing soft drinks.
Yes, very good. But water is being used. But we have nothing to do with mixing soft drinks in agriculture. That one is done in parties there. Very good. And then listen to number 2. Number 2 says, where is water for cooling engines put in a tractor? In a tractor, where is, I showed you the tractor. Some of you, those who have got cars at their homes, it's the same place. Where is it put? Boitumelo, unmute and tell us.
In the engine.
Which part is not put in the engine? Is not put in the, it goes there, but there is a special part where you saw when they were opening. And unfortunately, I forgot to tell you the part here, okay? Where they were pouring. Even that, I do that almost here. Look at this part here. This part. What name do you give to it? This is not the engine. What do you call it? Yes, Tanaka. Unmute, Tanaka.
It is a bonnet.
No, not a bonnet. Tanaka, a bonnet is at the back. No, not a bonnet. Okay, yes, the bonnet. Okay, yes, the bonnet is there. It is inside the bonnet. What name do you give to it? Brave? Let's hear Brave. Where is it poured water in the engine?
I was thinking that it was bonnet.
No. Right. What name do you give? Where?
Red.
Hmm?
Radiator.
radiator. Ask your parents, they'll show you. Those who have got cars, ask them where is water for cooling engines in the carport. Okay, you ask them and ask them to go and show you in the car. It is poured in the radiator. So that when it is boiling, you have seen some cars boiling, they have to stop them, open the bonnet of the car, and then open the radiator. It's a tank, a small tank inside the bonnet of the car where water is used. Okay. All right. And then the following animals stay in water, except which one? Fish, duck, chicken, crocodile. Except each one? Which one? Andile, we started a way back. We are finishing now. Right. Andile, which animals does not stay in water between these ones? Fish, duck, chicken, crocodile. Which one, Andile?
Chicken.
Yes, it is a chicken. A chicken does not have water as its habitat. All right. Which farm equipment does not need water to cool? Which farm equipment does not need water to cool? A tractor, harvester, scotch cart, lorry. From these ones, which one does not need water to cool? Luyanda, and unmute and tell us.
Scotch cart.
Yes, a scotch cart doesn't have an engine. It doesn't have an engine. So all these other ones, they have engine, but a scotch cart doesn't have an engine. Okay. So the radiator is where the cars, the tractors, okay, but the scotch cart doesn't have an engine, so you cannot cool it. All right. Can you state any 3 uses of water in animals? 3 uses of water. Nicholas, 1. Unmute and tell us quickly.
Bathing of animals.
Yes, we bath animals. Nina, use of water in animals. Nina?
Drinking.
Drinking. Angela, use of water in animals.
Dipping of animals.
Very good, Angela. We had forgotten about that. Very good. Animal need to be dipped, so they use water. Very good. Brave? Brave, can you speak up?
Habitat.
As a habitat, very good. As a habitat. Tanaka? Tanaka?
For drinking.
We've heard that, Tanaka. We heard that. Poitumelo, I gave you a lot. Poitumelo, another use? Another use, Poitumelo.
Animal food.
Mixing animal food, yes. Another one, Which is the other one? Luyanda? Luyanda?
For cleaning animal shelter.
Yes, for cleaning animal shelter. Very good. So there are so many uses of water in agriculture. Right? And then why do some agricultural machines need water in the radiator? What is it for? Why? Why water in the radiator? Andile? Andile?
To cool them down.
Yes.
To cool them down.
Yes, yes. Very good. Yes, very good. To cool them. To cool them. And then, right. State one use of water for each of the following. One use of water. Dairy cows. Brave. Dairy cows. Can you unmute, Brave? We cannot hear you. Unmute yourself. Dairy cows?
Mixing food.
Mixing food for dairy cows. And we say dairy cows are the ones that produces milk, so they should drink a lot of water. Dairy cows should drink a lot of water. Cattle? What about cattle? Yes, boy, Tumelo, unmute and tell us.
For dipping.
For dipping, yes, very good. So that they don't have, when there is a time, especially in summer, they have to be dipped every week. So they need water. Agriculture tools, Tinotenda. Agriculture tools, Tino. Tinotenda, you're not here. Is Tinotenda here?
A pig.
What are you saying, Tinotenda?
A garden fork.
What are they used for? What for? I'm saying name the use of water in agricultural tools. How is water used in agricultural tools, Tino?
For watering plants.
For watering plants, but now we are looking at agricultural tools. All the agricultural tools. How is water used? Who can help, Tino? Yes, Luyanda? Luyanda. Luyanda. Yes, Brave. Angela. Angela, what is it used in agricultural tools? What will you be doing?